Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cakeman Entertainment, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Acolyte trailer. It did release 2 days ago. It's been a real boiling point I've seen on social media. A lot of people are blowing up about it, not in a good way, let me add. But I'll reserve my thoughts until I see the trailer and yeah, see how it goes. Before I get into it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll get into it now.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them.
I don't mind that music actually, too.
Tell me what comes into your mind.
Oh, it's Mr. Squid Game.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Wait, Trinity's in this? Pulling some of her Matrix moves?
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense. What happened? I sensed.
I feel like I'm gonna like his character. I don't know about the rest, but they're really going with like a kung fu sort of combat by the looks of it.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
Oh my god, don't tell me that's the last Jedi planet. I hope not. Cool shot. Oh! That was a cool ending. That was a cool ending. Oh, it wasn't the worst trailer. I'm surprised it's going so negatively, actually. Obviously, I am a big Star Wars fan, so I do know the controversy, let's say, surrounding this show's showrunner, should I say. Leslie Headland, I think her name is. She's obviously made a lot of remarks, and not probably the best remarks to make if you're a Star Wars creator, let's be honest. Don't even know if she really knows much about Star Wars and if she even likes Star Wars. She's one of those idealists, if that makes sense, or she likes, yeah, progression or progressiveness, sorry. Yeah, I'm not into that political side of things. I want to stay away from politics, but yeah, I've heard a lot. I've seen a lot of her interviews and what she's said, and yeah, it hasn't looked good because, let's be honest, Star Wars is not in a great place right now. It probably is in the worst place it's ever been, I would say, with the failures of like Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, and The Mandalorian Season 3 was probably the tip-off there. Star Wars is not in a good place right now and it needs a win. Bad Batch for me actually has been alright. I've been enjoying it. I know most people probably aren't even tuned into Bad Batch because it's animated first of all, and a lot of people have just clocked out of Star Wars and they need something big to bring them back. But Bad Batch has been good. I've actually enjoyed it. It's like it's nice own little tight knit story. It's trying to link back to the sequels a little bit, which I don't like those parts because I don't like the sequels. But the one positive thing I do like about the Acolyte is where it's set. It's set in a time period that we don't know much about. I haven't read any of the High Republic books. I've read other stuff like Old Republic and like the current timeline, but I have not read too much. I haven't read at all, sorry, any High Republic. I've played most of Jedi Survivor, but yeah, I'm not really too sure what, if anything, is going on during this period. I know the Jedi are very much in control. There's no Sith, and I just want to know how they're going to incorporate the fact that it was Kiadamunde in Revenge of the Sith that said Sith. I think he said something along the lines of that Sith haven't been seen for 1,000 years, or we haven't dealt with the Sith for 1,000 years. So if that's the case, how is a Sith gonna come about in this show? Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna, are they gonna just break canon and they don't care, I guess, maybe. But that's, Revenge of the Sith is probably the most popular Star Wars movie, like in general, if you count all the movies, and you don't want to be breaking canon from the movie that's the most popular among Star Wars fans. Yeah, so I'm not too sure how they're going to incorporate that, because this is set 100 years before Phantom Menace, so the Jedi should not know of the Sith. They should definitely not. And if they do, well, whoever does in this season has to die. There's no ifs or buts about that. They must die. They cannot be alive. Anyone who even if those people communicate with other people, everyone who is communicated with has to be dead by the end of this show. There's no roundabouts like for this. They cannot live. If they do, that's gonna piss off a lot of people, I'll be honest. Yeah, this show's already, the showrunners and the actors, actresses, some of them have probably already tried their best to piss off fans. I don't think that's the best way to go about it when you're trying to yeah, when you're trying to get them on your side. Hollywood is weird in that way, that it sometimes tries to like kick its own consumers away or blame consumers. No other whatever you call like category does that to its own like consumers. It's a bit strange, but yeah, Star Wars has been criminal of that. Marvel criminal as well of that. Yeah, Acolyte needs to be hit. But this trailer, I did not mind the trailer, to be honest. I like that kung fu aspect in there. Trinity, she seems like she'll probably be a likable character, I hope. Yeah, the combat I liked. The music was alright as well. It looks visually good. Like, I'm pretty sure they did put a lot of money into it. I've heard that they built some sets as well, although a couple of the shots did look straight out of the volume. But yeah, the forest was a bit off for me there. But the Trinity scenes looked all pretty good. They looked pretty real. There was quite a few aliens in there. In the other shots, there weren't many, but in that one there was. And different species. Not aliens, should I say? I should say different species. I can't say I'm not hyped for the show, because Star Wars has hurt a lot of people, including myself, I think, in recent times. Not in recent times, for a while now. There've been good hits like here and there with some shows, obviously The Mandalorian, Clone Wars. I enjoyed Tales of the Jedi. Bad Batch was pretty good, mostly on the animation front actually, but yeah, there's been a lot of failures on things that should have been like layups, honestly. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Boba Fett, they should have been layups. Mandalorian Season 3 as well, to be honest. But this is, yeah, I'm trying to be positive because I don't like being a negative person. So I'm going to leave some hope there. I will definitely watch the show. I'm not going to be one of those people who's just like, nah, I'm giving up on Star Wars. I'm never going to watch anything again. No, I'm not going to be that person, because I always have that hope that Star Wars will return to a place where it was. Probably before Disney acquired it, but yeah, yeah, hopefully it will return to a place it was. Like, hopefully this show is at least somewhat good. It is a purely Jedi show, so that might work in its favor, it might work against it too, to be honest. It might get even more hatred because of that fact. But yeah, I think I've probably chatted enough about this trailer. As you know, I love Star Wars and I'm trying not to hate on it. It was fine. The trailer was fine, actually. I like the trailer, but we'll see how the shows. I've liked plenty of trailers before and they've disappointed. So yeah, we'll see how it is. Let me know in the comments below what you liked, what you didn't like, and why you didn't like it in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time.